Hello, I'm David Harmon, and this is my story. I started thinking about art at a very young age, as most people have. But for me, I did receive a lot of encouragement from my teachers, and certainly I would call them my mentors. It started with an examination of masterworks, including Vincent van Gogh's traveling exhibition that I had seen at the City Art Museum in St. Louis, Missouri, where I was raised. And at 17, I said to myself, could anybody paint that way? And could I? So I decided practicing that, certainly at the high school level. And then, certainly, after time went on, I decided I was going to attend art school. I worked in a sign factory for 1 year at Gray Sign Company in St. Louis, Missouri, after I graduated from high school, and took a night or evening drawing course. It was a very challenging course. I learned to express myself this unique way of using pastel and charcoal, and then enrolled for full-time classes that fall. I spent 2 years at this community college learning all of the foundational courses I needed to know, and then ended up transferring, thinking I was going to do K through 12 all-level certification, but decided upon the recommendation of one of my counselors that I should do a 4 year degree and actually focus in on my BFA in painting, which I did. I transferred to Webster University and discovered a whole new world of painting. Freeform painting and oil, acrylic. Design was a great part of my life, as evidenced by the influences of the Gateway Arch, the Missouri Botanical Gardens, and the planetarium, St. Louis Planetarium, which I had seen instances of modernism. Modernism has affected me quite a bit in my life and work. Something like the element of streamlined design, which is really very fascinating to me. I didn't go into that endeavor. I still stuck with painting. And this was the era of great design change, meaning the 50s, 60s through the 70s mainly. After undergraduate school, receiving my BFA, I went to travel at several locations in Europe, spent the whole fall semester in Europe. And after that venture, having seen the great masters at the Louvre Museum, the Tate in London, and also the Florence Accademia and Rome, and all these great cities and all the art they had to offer in Paris and the like, put me on a great path to really wanting to focus on my painting. I have absorbed the masters, but now I wanted to see American collections. So I traveled to New York City and then enrolled at Penn State University, where I received my MFA. Penn State was a great school for me, the School of Visual Arts. I received my MFA in 1982 and began my 34-year full-time college teaching experience at 9 schools nationwide and over at the UK. I regard my story as one immersed in studio or in visual art, but starting with commercial art, art education, and then finally ending with pure studio, which has been my love. And also, a great part of my story is my teaching. I love to share my teaching experiences with my students. I feel I have a great story to tell them. I approach my teaching very honestly, without any hidden agenda. People get to know me transparently and hopefully respond in like kind, as evidenced by our most recent senior exhibition at Howard Payne University. Thus, I feel my life, my story, has been one of great encouragement from teachers, from seeing great artists, meeting the likes of Willem de Kooning, Alice Neel, Philip Perlstein, and others that, including Wayne Thiebaud, that have greatly inspired me in continuing my career as a visual artist, and certainly my artwork itself, based after freeform imagery tied to a number of different topics, starting with realism, abstraction, and non-objectivity, my current interest. And I feel that all these art forms, at the end of the day, are all interrelated. Form is form. It is from the artist's mind and heart, and certainly from their experiences, and also one of great personal expectation of searching more than anything, and of course, finding eventually. Thank you for viewing this.